Have you ever lost sleep over something mean someone said or did to you? Are you replaying it over and over in your mind until you're emotionally exhausted? It's thrown you off balance and you can't get back to your life? I'm psychotherapist Mary Jo Rapini, and on today's episode of Reaction Reset, we'll be talking about how to react to cruelty and why self-distancing may be your best defense. Now more than ever, it's easy to be criticized by others. Social media makes it easy for anyone to say snide comments about your lifestyle choices, the words you use, without even knowing you. When strangers affect you so strongly, it's obvious that when a friend, coworker, or family member says something mean, it can be devastating. So let's talk a bit about why people say mean things. It may surprise you that it's very rarely about you. They may have an ongoing struggle in their personal life, or they simply had a bad day. People that say mean things may have had it modeled to them by their parents. It's quite possible they never learned healthy communication or coping skills. While it would be ridiculous to change your lifestyle, your personality, or even your hobbies just to avoid cruel comments, it'd be fruitless too. You would never be able to do that. You can change how you react to the situation, and changing your reaction starts with changing your perspective. Let's talk about something called self-distancing. Self-distancing is a perspective where you view yourself and your situation objectively. Objectively means you aren't influenced by your opinions or your feelings, so you essentially have to leave all your baggage at the door when you evaluate the situation. Instead of thinking Tim hurt my feelings and doesn't care, you would step outside yourself and think, what is going on in Tim's life that he would say something mean? Or what about what I said made Tim react like that? When you self-distance, you shift focus away from yourself and your feelings of being wronged or hurt, allowing you to assume a new vantage point of the situation. Now, you must remember that self-distancing is a practice skill. You don't decide to have a new mindset and then magically it develops. You need to slowly guide and shape your thoughts into the new perspective. I'm going to give you a few ways to practice this mindset. First, when you think or talk about the situation, avoid I statements. I feel angry or I was wronged won't help you detach. Instead, refer to yourself in the third person. Tim muttered a sarcastic comment and Mary Jo perceived this as insulting. Why did Mary Jo find this insulting? What might cause Tim to say something like that? This brings me to number 2, which is a picture yourself as an observer of two strangers. If you were being told the situation is a story of two people, what would you think as the outsider? Would you wonder about the backgrounds of both people? Would you consider what both their days or their lives look like? Would you maybe reflect on a time you said something mean? Thirdly, try to visualize the life of the person who offended you. Get outside your head and put yourself in their vantage point. Are they happy? Do they have someone who cares about them? Maybe they're struggling with their home life, or maybe they're even being bullied. Maybe they're sensitive because they've been hurt or teased before. In the end, will you care about this next year? Do you remember every mean thing someone said to you 5 years ago? You're more likely to remember and regret how you reacted negatively. Remember, change your reaction, change your world.